What's up, YouTube? Monet Everett here, and I have a new look. I'm working with a young lady who is going back to school, and she wants to know how she should approach a stylist about a completely new look. So I'm going to walk you through step by step. Stay tuned. Monet Everett for hairandmakeupblog.com. So I have a new client today. Her name is Ashley. Look at this pretty girl. So Ashley, what brings you in today?
I'm looking for a new style. I think I want to cut my hair.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you a few questions first to make sure that we come up with a great cut for you. Tell me, what do you like about your hair?
I like how thick it is and how puffy it gets when I wet it.
Okay, is there anything that you don't like about your hair?
I hate the broken ends, the damaged ends from the color that I put in my hair.
Okay, you're such a cute girl. Do you like to style your hair in different ways?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm hearing you say you love how thick your hair is. You don't like these ends because, yeah, girl, we're going to have to talk about this. And you're willing to do something new with your hair. So the receptionist mentioned that you wanted to cut your hair. What cuts do you have in mind?
I really like the way a bob looks.
A bob, okay. So a bob can be hair, can be a longer bob hair.
More like hair.
More like there. Okay, let's try it out. And how much time do you have to spend on your hair every day?
About 30, 20 minutes probably.
Oh, you real hot, girl. That's a lot of time. I can make you real cute. Ooh, and I love that the back of your neck is shaved. That's nice. Is that something you want to show or something you want to hide?
Something I probably want to hide.
Something you want to hide? Okay, well, Ashley, thanks so much for coming in. I have a beautiful haircut and style in mind for you, and I'll make sure to walk you through and show you how to keep it up. I'm going to start you off with some soft sheen Carson products that are made for smoothing the hair, because I do recall you saying on your questionnaire that your hair is natural, but do you like to wear it straight a lot?
Yes.
Yeah, you like to keep it straight? Okay, we got some good stuff coming up for you. Here are the Dark and Lovely anti-reversion products we talked about. Let's see if they live up to the test on this natural hair we got going. Now that you've already decided on the haircut, I'm going to walk you through what the experience should be like. I've sectioned the hair into 4 sections, ear to ear and front to back. Mind you, my client has the back of her nape shaved, so I have to start my sections much higher, closer to her ear. Something to keep in mind when you're concerned about length is it's best to have your head down. If your head is down, you have a much better chance of keeping as much length as possible. Since I am a great hairstylist, I listen to what my client wants, and I measured out the length that she wanted and then tilted her hair forward. She's also getting a bob that's longer in the front. It's really important while you're getting your hair cut to not have your legs crossed as well. You don't want your cut to be crooked. Here is the haircut before I shampoo her. Now here's that Dark and Lovely 6-week reversion cream. I'm going to apply it to her hair while it's wet and then blow dry it. Notice that I'm using my small yet powerful little blow dryer, and I'm getting the hair probably 50% dry. Oh yeah, a little bit of the Bubble and Bumble Shine Cream. And then I'm going in with my square Denman brush. Most of the time these brushes are round. It's ceramic, so it's going to help to conduct the heat and help to bake the hair instead of frying it. We know baked is always better than frying. But the hard edges make it easier to pull her coarse hair straight. I use all of my products on everybody. If there is someone who I can't use a product or two on, I don't carry it in my kit. So I'm doing a semi-round brush blow dry on this client. And I can use this as a round brush or as a flat brush for her edges to smooth them out and get them really as straight as possible before I ever pull out my flat iron and start pulling that through. I am following the same sectioning that I use when I cut her hair because that's the best sectioning for this haircut. It was part into fours, and I'm starting in the nape area and using the chase method. If you want a really in-depth rundown of how I straighten hair, I have a video up for that. This titanium flat iron is actually a step up from ceramic, and it's strong enough that you should only need to go over your section of hair once, at most 2 times. This is awesome for a professional hairstylist. On your own hair at home, a ceramic might be good enough. I have this flat iron turned up to 450, but at home you want to keep it lower. I would keep it probably at like 380, 400. You want to use the least amount of heat necessary to straighten your hair. And I don't want that hard grandma curl. So notice when I pull it through the ends, I'm barely bumping it. And I'm also directing the hair toward the face. That's going to give a soft, romantic look. Here is another view of the chase method. The comb goes in first. I bring the flat iron all the way through to the ends. And because of the awkward way I have to stand for the camera, I have to go over the ends again. The flat iron was definitely hot enough to go through on one pass. A little bit of hair spray to finish it off. Everything is workable. Hard hair is so 1986. In 2013, it has to be soft, sexy, shiny, workable. Okay, she's checking it out. Okay, smile. Thank God, because I wasn't sure if she was going to like it. So bounce that hair around, girl. Let me see it work. Work, work. You like it? She loves it. Yay! And to keep this up at night, all she has to do is wrap her hair and secure it with duckbill clips. Take it down in the morning. She'll have her sexy, sleek hair. Hope you enjoyed this. Monet Everett for hair and makeupblog.com, as well as moneteverett.com. See you later. So what did you think of my girl's new style? It was pretty courageous of her to cut off, what was it, like 4 or 6 inches of hair, but she looks so freaking good with that new haircut. They are not going to be able to stand her at school. Looking good, looking great.